Well,
But yeah,
uh,
so what are we playing today? What's
so,
the plan
oh
here?
my god, we got a ton of different games we're going to be playing today. But we're going to start off with Deathloop.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hop. I'm gonna take us over to the game screen here, TJ, and you can take it away whenever you're ready, buddy.
Sure. So this is the banger from Arkane Studios. This was one of coming into 2021. This was like one of those games where I needed this one to be good, or that would have been a kind of deal breaker for my year of gaming. Um, and against all odds, it wasn't just good; it was great. I have played so much of this game, and I actually went ahead and you're seeing me do a little bit of tutorial stuff, but I actually cleared most of the tutorials so we could just jump into the meat and potatoes of the action, so to speak. Um,
Nice.
so for those who have somehow missed out on this game, the whole premise of it is a time traveling adventure in which you have to break it's Groundhog Day meets Hitman, where you have to go through an entire day and kill 8 specific people who are keeping this loop intact, and it is, man, like, well, let's just kick it off. One of the first, I'm in the morning on this, and one of the first things you can do is like choose which targets you're going to track down. In this game, you carry very limited equipment with you. The main goal of each arrival in any of these given places is to gather as much information as you can. And you'll see, like, over here, it's got a time meter. We're in the morning, but there's 4 different time things throughout the day, and each of these 4 locations has drastically different conditions depending on what time of day you visit there. So we're gonna jump into Carl's Bay because we're gonna chase right after Harriet. She is a motivational speaker turned sort of cultist leader. Her whole jam is she survived a plane crash, and immediately afterwards started like writing books and doing like spiritual guidance on people and gathered a following. Oh, I should shut up really quick.
Hey Juliana, I infuse myself a gun. Might infuse some trinkets.
So TJ, you've beaten this game
Figured out
Yes.
how to infuse things.
like quite a bit. Uh, how
To do it again.
how long did it take you to figure everything out?
It takes a substantial amount of time to like get to put the conditions in place where you have the information, the codes, the understanding to make sure that everybody is in a place where you can kill them all in one day. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to shut up for a second because one of the best things is right there. Every time you enter an area, Colt has banter with another of the visionaries, Juliana, who is very specifically aware of him and wants to kill him at every turn. And I've got my nail gun and machine pistol and my machete.
Machete.
That nail gun, very, very good weapon. That nail gun, very, very
Yeah,
good
the
weapon.
nail gun is a pretty staple weapon of this game, right? The nail gun
It is
pretty staple weapon.
it is my favorite next to the machete. I'm the silent type, so I make a lot of use of the machete.
Yeah,
But
but even
but
no gun's a good stealth option too at a range. It's a great duo.
Colt is
No gun's
like
a good stealth option too.
heinously deadly with that machete too. Like, he will swing it through somebody's arm and into their side in one swing. Pretty sturdy dude.
Some great visual stuff right here. All these television monitors with the eyeballs and everything. Some great visual.
And just to put this
stuff
on
right here, all these
display
television monitors with the eyeballs.
is that charge I was talking about on the nail gun. Bap.
All right, we're almost there. There, I'm about to see it. Do you? Oh, that was brutal. Then you just sneaky sneak that dude didn't notice their partner's head getting popped off.
No, he was focused on this thing, which is like a game that there's like all sorts of little things you can find throughout these areas too. This particular is the Yerva, which it's a fortune teller machine where you have to answer trivia about Blackreef, which is the island we're on. I'm not gonna do it because I can't remember the answers to all the questions right now. Well, actually,
you know what? Let's see what happens. Or do you die if you fail?
No, it just says you screwed up. Try again tomorrow.
Let's see what happens. Oh, you can only do it daily. Well, I mean, there's only one day.
Try again tomorrow today.
Well, I mean, there's only one day.
Yeah, I don't think I was actually able to solve this one during my playthrough. I think I tried it like once or twice, and I was like, screw it. Yeah, I don't think I was actually able to solve this.
You should have checked Shacknews. We have a guide about this very specific thing.
You know, I saw we did. I tried to do everything legit, but yeah, I definitely should have went back to that. I saw we did. I tried. What do you get from it? Is it like a weapon or a rare item or something?
It tells you.
What do you get from it? Is it a weapon or a rare item?
You do not. It tells you lore, and that's about it. It's
it's a reward of its own.
Yes.
Oh well.
And I already got one wrong, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this thing be for now. But
well, hey, you're trying, you know.
So there is one thing in this level that I really want to show off because I think it's a really funny like demonstration of the time thing that's going on in this game. Hold up. Graffiti is bad. The punishment is nail.
What? That's just a struggling artist, TJ, out there trying to make their way in the world.
That's what happens.
Probably on your side if they're tagging.
You get nailed.
Man,
you get nailed.
that would be rough to be an artist, and every day you wake up, it's the same day, and you try and finish the same piece of work. But only to go back in the morning and find that you're right back to square one. Only to go back in the morning and find.
So this is one of the things that I'm talking about when it comes to information in this game. This like audio device, you'll find notes too as well through the game. And once you find that stuff, it makes a note of it in your journal where you can go back and check on it later.
So it'll remind you.
Appreciated that.
It's a friendly reminder.
Yeah. Once you have a piece of information, you get to keep that piece of information through loops, and it's like serves as a guide to like planning your day. You can even pin stuff that like you want to go back to.
Yeah, it's very helpful. When I first started, I was worried that they would make you like rediscover like collectibles and stuff, which would have been the most tedious thing ever. So I'm glad that they were like, no, that's stupid. Rediscover like collectibles and stuff, which would have been the most tedious
Just
thing
like
ever.
no.
So I'm glad that they were like, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is tricky. Like you gotta balance a game like this a lot because it is tricky. You know, making people like do something repetitious can become a slag. Like do something repetitious. Like you're just gonna get burnt out on it or whatever. Doing the same thing one day, every day for the rest of your life. I mean, eventually, it didn't take long for Bill Murray to become a good person because of a time loop.
Oh, there's a weapon I need to go back and get really quick because it's gonna come in real handy right up here shortly.
The residual.
Oh yeah, and there is the glowy object that I just messed with. That's residuum. In this game, residuum is a currency you collect from objects and from the other visionaries, and that's how you keep equipment day to day. So, like, this stuff that I'm carrying is stuff that I killed people and got residuum to keep my hands on. Hi, how's it going? Boop.
TJ, are you playing... Oh, hey. What's up, Tilted Tom? Are you playing offline, or is there a chance somebody might invade your game while you're doing this?
I put it on offline. If anyone... I could put it on friends only, but I didn't think it would... I get nervous about, like, randos coming to my game, because what if they're super a lot better than me?
True. Are you thinking about dropping in, Donovan?
No, I was just curious, because, I mean, once that option becomes available and you're playing, like, you're kind of just always on edge because you don't know immediately when someone's in your game. It waits to tell you until they
I'm
do
an
something.
idiot. I was thinking.
So, I
I,
don't know.
I went back to get that weapon, and then I just totally forgot to grab the weapon.
Oh,
You need
The
the
guy on the
weapon.
roof. The guy on the roof has a long distance rifle that I like using a lot.
a lot of the Visionaries have some really cool weapons.
Let's see, where did he drop it?
Man, this game is so stylized, man. I love it.
Where's
Yeah,
his
I
gun?
love how it looks. The
Did he drop
music's
that
great
off the roof?
too. Like when you get detected and the music ramps up, it's very good.
How did you play
Uh,
this, Donovan? Did you go balls out, or were you sneaking?
I'm a sneaky guy too. I like hiding and sneaking, but it's also like stealthy to a point. Like as long as I can be stealthy, like I'm not like reloading my save if I get caught. I'll go stealthy for as long as I can. Then once I get caught, then it's guns blazing. But you know, this is also a game where like the levels are big enough where even when you get caught and kill like 5 people, you can still run around and hide somewhere and kind of reset and be back in stealth.
So this is a fun part of this game. See this guy over here playing the guitar like total shit? He is a demonstration of the time in this game. If you come back here and if you don't kill him and come back here, he gets better at the guitar throughout the day as you keep visiting him.
Oh.
That is amazing. Now kill
So,
him.
yeah, he doesn't get to live this time.
Your music is bad, and you should feel bad.
But that also speaks to something cool about this game, right? Because there's only like I think 5 levels, somewhere around there. But the fact that you can visit them during 4 different times of day, they're all like very different, right? Like Carl's Bay in the morning is a lot different than it is at night. Like there's different people, there's different items they get. We always talk about replayability and stuff like that, and you would think in a game that makes you replay the same handful of levels over and over again that it would get boring really fast, but it does not. Nice.
Just popping heads like Gallagher pops
Blood splatter in
watermelons.
that.
Oh, Tilted Tom is saying we got a little bit of an echo if there's possibly another window open, Blake.
Alright, let me see.
It's not me. It would probably be on your end, TJ.
Would it? Okay, let me check on that.
If you've got desktop audio coming through.
You might want to mute, if you have the Twitch stream open, you might want to mute the browser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm closing all instances where I might have the Twitch stream open. It doesn't look like I have it. Huh.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well,
Let me check the audio. It shouldn't be from my end. Check. I'm trying to see if your audio goes up when I'm talking. TJ. Has it gone away, Tom?
oh, there's a second person here.
Has it gone away, Tom?
And they let everybody else know about me.
No, I don't think it has gone away.
Okay, let me see what I can...
What?
No, I don't think it has gone away.
I don't remember there being like...
It's like a quieter echo. Yeah, it sounds right.
Still hearing a good sec after, much quieter. It's gotta be like your Discord or something, TJ. Like your Discord or something, TJ.
You know what it is? I think it's Discord itself being open on my desktop audio as well. I don't know. How do I mute Discord?
On
Windows
your-
Mixer.
What's that? Oh, in the mixer.
Yeah.
Windows
You
Mixer.
just mute your desktop, and that way we're just only getting the VLC source. Just mute your desktop.
So will
Yeah.
TJ be hear us?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, he's only muting it in OBS, right?
Yeah, he meant in OBS hit mute desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
turn the
okay.
volume on your desktop in OBS.
Oh, wait, is TJ not playing this on PC?
Turn on the volume on your desktop
I'm not.
in OBS.
Oh,
playing
yeah,
on
then just
console.
mute your desktop source.
Yeah.
Then I think it would mute the game audio as well.
Well, the
It's
game audio is coming through the
like a
Elgato.
game capture.
Yeah, it's not coming through your desktop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it won't mute the game.
Yeah.
If you hit mute
Okay,
desktop.
I'm muting the desktop. Can you guys still hear the game now?
You have to play the game, make noise. But
Yeah, I still hear the game.
Okay, good. I was worried it was gonna.
Yep, you're all good.
Good. I was worried it was gonna like mute the actual game.
Mhm.
I think it may have. But you shouldn't have needed to mute the Elgato source. You just need to mute your desktop, right? Because
I did mute the desktop, but
you didn't mute the Elgato.
I didn't mute the Elgato. I have a thing in OBS for the video capture device, and it's not playing any
It's in the
volume.
audio mixer.
Properties.
Like the audio mixer on OBS, right? You should see your mic. Well, yeah, maybe your mic is on, and maybe that's the problem.
My mic is
OBS.
muted. It's the fact that the game volume was coming through the desktop.
Okay, yeah, the Elgato should have its own source for audio.
I'll just
You're not running
technical.
you're not running the Elgato software and then capturing into OBS, are you? From that.
No, I'm running the Elgato directly into OBS, but I need to make another audio capture for the
Elgato specifically.
Yeah, I guess so.
Weird.
Fun times.
So weird. Happy Game of the Year miss to you too, Skankcore.
Game of the Year miss.
Yeah, no, Tilted Tom, you're right. We do want to nip this in the bud. So, okay, I just saw the VLC source get some audio for a second there. So, I think TJ's getting it figured out. That's the fun. That's the joy of
OBS. Every day you open it, it's a new adventure.
Every day is a winding road. If I can quote Sheryl Crow for a moment.
No.
I'm not allowed to quote Sheryl Crow?
No.
Aww.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not allowed to quote Sheryl
what
Crow.
would it be?
Unless all you want to do is have some
Well, let's
fun.
see the VLC source right now, TJ. We're getting the VLC source.
Unless all you want to do is have some fun.
You're not saying anything, so right now, TJ. I think we might be good.
Is that good? You're hearing the game again? Can you hear like a?
So
I'm gonna.
I think we might
There.
be good.
I shot some bullets. I think that did it.
Lots
somehow.
of echo now.
Oh,
Insane.
cool.
So you made it worse. Hearing double time. You don't have anything open on your desktop or anything like that, TJ? Oh wait, saved. Double time. You don't have anything saved open on your desktop or anything like that, TJ? Nope, still there. Okay.
Boy, howdy.
What the hell is my fucking phone? Alright, let me see if I can hear this. It's just a worse delay now.
So it should be like audio input capture, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not seeing Elgato show up on there.
As an option.
But I'm not seeing Elgato show up on there.
Sorry, I'm trying to listen to it.
Apologies for the sound
I'm
difficulties,
looking
y'all.
at my desktop.
Apologies for the sound difficulties, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing playing on my desktop, so it's got to be something going on with you, TJ.
Yeah. I
don't hear it.
Yeah. Cause like the trying to think, because usually I just run when I do console capture, I just run the video game audio through the desktop. But the problem is that the Discord is also running through the desktop.
I do not hear it. on their stream.
Then he said it's only when TJ starts talking now. I mean, worst case scenario, you just play without game audio. I mean, we're talking anyway.
I only hear no echo or delay for David, not even when TJ
Oh, I
talks.
know
I'm
it.
not hearing it.
I know what's going on. I figured it out.
What's
TJ, do you have a mic input on your OBS?
A mic. Well, I have the mic input muted.
You do?
I do.
What the fuck?
It's Discord that's
Yeah.
it's Discord that's doing it.
Mm.
It's Discord and Deathloop being on the same being through desktop that's I think doing it.
Yeah. That's so. Yeah. You have Discord. Yeah, you have. Yeah, if you're capturing desktop audio and you have Discord, Yeah, like you're gonna just need to turn down Discord. Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna just need to turn down Discord. I think your volume it's like lower.
Thought I cracked the case.
What? I think your volume it's like lower.
Thought I cracked the case.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Now he hears echo. Weird. Damn it. So it should. Let's just play with the game without volume, I guess. Like that's.
Or-
That's what I was.
Play without us.
Yeah, I mean I turned Discord down volume down in the mixer, so maybe that'll help.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You shouldn't need Discord. You shouldn't need Discord in your OBS. Do you have Discord audio in your OBS?
I mean it runs through the desktop. I don't have a specific source for Discord. It just runs through the desktop.
You're running, so you don't have a separate source for your capture audio. You
No,
only
it's
have
not letting
desktop?
me. It's not letting me make one, or at least I haven't found the option for it.
I mean, you should just be able to go into your scene, go to sources, hit the plus button, and then add audio input capture.
I did that, and Elgato doesn't show up in the list.
All right.
Wait, maybe I found something.
Did you scroll down? Because you shouldn't need the desktop. The gameplay audio shouldn't be coming through your desktop.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, I guess what I would say is put Discord on your phone then, and chat with us
Yep.
through that.
okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Just remove Discord from the equation.
Yeah.
That's probably the answer here.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back in Discord.
All right. We'll have TJ live via satellite in just a moment. I'm sure it won't take him very long. We'll go to the group talk for a minute. And you know what? Let's talk a little bit more about Extra Life. If you're watching, why not give us a donation? Do we have a link we can share with the fine folks?
It's at the bottom of our channel. But yeah, I can just drop it in chat too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We have raised a rousing $0 so far. So if whoever contributes would be literally 100% of the donations right now. So if you want to flex,
Add this to my tweet.
I'm back.
yay!
Is the audio better, everybody?
Should be.
Would hope so.
It's quite literally impossible for it to be worse.
So far we're good. All right, thanks, Denny. Let's get back into it. What the hell is this giant hairy thing? Is that a woolly mammoth?
That's a mammoth ass.
All right.
There's
That is indeed mammoth ass.
there's
Can you shoot the woolly mammoth's ass?
but I can shoot these people that are shooting at me.
You can't ride the woolly mammoth either, can you?
Okay.
What about pet it? Can you pet it?
Hold up. I'm trying to.
In the middle of a gunfight, I'm just obsessed with this woolly mammoth.
Oh, jeez. Oh no, they're killing me. Abandon the mammoth.
Never abandon the mammoth. That was your mission. Save the mammoth. Save the world.
The mammoth got me killed there.
Mammoth
No.
is like... Mammoth didn't get you killed. You got yourself killed. You lost residuum.
Where are these people?
You were penalized for dying.
Where did they go? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize that 3 people were standing in front of me. Oh,
No.
and they... on.
When you loop back, do the enemies you killed come back to life too?
No. Everyone that's in the end area stays dead after they're dead. But if somebody starts an alarm, then that makes things harder. Let's see.
Alright,
God.
mammoth ass looks good. Okay. That's all we really need to know.
You gotta be kidding me with this guy. Oh, that's a grenade.
You've been primarily just using the nail gun for everything. You really do love that thing, don't you?
I do.
Really good weapon.
It doesn't seem... I mean, it seems a little slow for the more, like, frantic combat, though. Which is probably why you've switched over to this SMG.
Yeah, it's not the ideal weapon in aggressive combat.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it still a one shot if you get a charged shot to the head?
Yes. There we go. Oh my god, there's still people alive? Where are they at? Where'd they see me?
Your gloves say pity on them. What is that about, TJ? Do your gloves pity people?
I got him.
Did you get them from Mr. T?
I wonder if he's a fan of Mr. T. He doesn't bring it up in the game at all.
It's probably just implied through the narrative. Who isn't a fan of Mr. T? That's what I ask you.
Rocky.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's
Because
true.
because he beat him up and killed Apollo Creed.
That's very true.
I'm working on my Hall of Fame entries.
Hmm.
Nice. Yes, I'm looking for...
How's that
That's
coming
another
along?
thing we'll be doing this week.
I found the weirdest tidbit about a company, so I threw it in. But I'll save it. I'll save it for this. Was it Thursday?
Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of mine all done. I'm very close to victory on that level.
And I can also give everyone like some ASMR oatmeal if they want.
That'll drive the donations.
Yeah, right.
I'm doing my bagel SMR right now. Got up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed here. Because we're doing this all day, baby. We're streaming 9 to 5, like Dolly Parton style.
Streaming 9 to 5.
Are you saying that bagel was your Huckleberry, David? Also, eating a bagel with anything other than cream cheese is sacrilege to me. I mean, if you can't handle the dairy, I understand, but...
Okay, so I guess I gotta be careful as I do this because I only have one live left. But so that's one thing about this is that as you go through it, or as you go through a day rather, Colt specifically has a power that allows him to revive 2 times, and then the 3rd time he dies for reals.
Yeah.
and I've already died twice because I was screwing around. But if I die that third time, then the day ends and I have to go back to the beginning. So this is one of the things, like, for that Yerva thing that I saw before. It's actually like you find clues about that fortune teller machine all around this particular part of the island.
And do those help you?
And then this one, Otto's Workshop. Hey, Dipstick, I'm talking to you. Keep your grubby fucking fingers off this crate. Things stuffed to the rivets with Otto's spiciest up-down merch. And Frank says anyone who screws it up before tonight eats the fireworks inside for the next 50 loops. So shove off. So that starts a thread on the way to killing Frank in the most convenient way. Because it sure would be funny if he was setting up his fireworks and they all went off at the same time on him and torched him.
Is that what you get? Do you do that later?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuff like that through this game where you like follow various threads that inform like how you're going to kill certain people. Because you can't get all 8 people into one area and then just shoot them all at once. They don't. They're actually specifically not supposed to be together at any given time.
But yeah, it's all about bringing them together. And because you've only got what, like 4 like different times of the day, right?
Right.
And you got like, what is it, like 6 people you have to kill to break the loop or something?
8.
I'm sorry. So basically, you got to double up. You got to.
That's on my.
What?
You'll see. Okay.
Yeah, so it's more like it's as you're playing the game, you're learning who's going to be where, when, and how to get more than one target at the same time.
Yes.
Can you get more than 2 at the same time, TJ? Can you just like get them all in one little group?
Once you have the perfect conditions set in, is kind of. I mean, well, yes. Without, I don't want to give spoilers away, but like, yes.
You basically, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
More nails. Somebody knows where I am, and I don't know where they are. And it's making me nervous.
Is it Donovan? Did Donovan sneak into your game when you weren't looking?
Follow the sound of bullshit.
I don't have it on PS5, so I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Oh, it's not crossplay?
No, I don't believe so.
Ah, boo. Everything should be crossplay now. Although, I guess like people playing PC would have a slight advantage over people playing console in a one-on-one game.
Sort of. There's aim assist in the PS5 version. So like when you lean out, when you start aiming down the sights on the carbine or the rifle, it aim assists a little bit.
Where?
So this is our little cultist adventure.
Just in time for the show.
You're gonna kill the cult leader. Is that a boss? That's a boss there on the left.
That's where she is, right there in that airplane cockpit. That's our spiritual leader.
Nice.
And that is a vat of gas. Poison gas.
Are you gonna break that? Are you gonna break that gas? Kill
So
him?
Really, a sacrificial murder, as one does as a spiritual leader.
Why would you want to kill your followers as a cult leader when?
Because you're just gonna come back the next day.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I tend to be really into that sort of thing.
Man, so what are your guys' favorite like time travel movies? Like,
Back to the Future.
Back to the
Back
Future.
to the Future 2.
Those are definitely high up on my list.
What about Back to the Future 3?
That movie sucks.
Aww.
Look, it's fine, but like Back to the Future 2 is awesome.
Back to the Future 2 is like the peak. For sure.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Back to the Future 2 with that giant ass shark hologram, like I'm pissed off we don't have shark holograms in 2021. Like we just have stupid pictures of apes that people are buying for like $500,000. But like meanwhile Michael J. Fox had like a hologram movie theater in Hill Valley.
And a hoverboard.
And flying cars and hoverboards.
We were promised hoverboards. I think that was
jackets that could like dry themselves. Like, come on.
Man.
We really slipped. We don't even have healthcare. Meanwhile, Michael J. Fox had like holographic sharks yelling at him and stuff.
Man, and those Nikes are real now, at least. Those
like that's all we got.
Nikes.
They made sure to make those.
Yeah.
Of all the things to get right, we got that.
Jumanji's not a time travel movie, Denny. Come on. Come on. No.
It's not a movie, and I guess it's slight spoilers, but Doom Patrol has some cool time travel.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does.
It's not a movie, though.
Bill and Ted?
Yeah, obviously the Bill and Ted. Did you like the recent one?
Yeah.
Face the Music?
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I found people are kind of split on it.
I think there's definitely a third plot that got cut. I think that third plot was cut for time, and it fucked with the structure a little bit. I can see that. Like there was obviously like you were supposed to see what the princesses were up to more. I thought, and they didn't really show that. They just kind of like let it happen in the background. But like Prison Bill and Ted was hilarious.
Yeah.
When they go to get the tape of the perfect song, I thought the two actors playing their daughters were most excellent as well.
I really thought they like shined more than anyone in that film. And I thought it was. I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I don't know. I mean, after Bogus Journey, I mean, what are people expecting? I guess from it, I think people just kind of forgot, like they hadn't watched the first two movies in a while or something.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, did you hear that he claims to have not played Cyberpunk 2077? Even though...
Oh my god.
Even though CD Projekt Red had claimed that he had played it.
I'm sure they're over the moon about that.
Yeah. He's like, I never played that.
They're not gonna... It's not like they can take their money back now.
Did you see his interview about NFTs?
I did. He just starts cracking up and talking about how dumb it is.
Laughing like an uncle at a cookout.
When he was he was going off about the metaverse too, and he's like, the metaverse existed way before Facebook, and just like for them, he's just like, no, it's wrong. It's wrong for them to take that. Yeah.
I honestly, I hope to be out of the internet before the metaverse is taken over by Facebook.
You know what? I want Brendan Fraser and Keanu Reeves to have something that they do together. Like the two nicest, like maybe even throw Tom Hanks in there. Just get like all the people considered like nice.
What about
folks in Hollywood?
What about like Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd, yeah, he's just immortal. I haven't ever heard anything bad about Paul Rudd.
Yeah, like we could have Paul Rudd, and Tom Hanks, and maybe Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh man, yeah.
Did we just make a better Expendables movie?
Maybe. Instead of being called The Expendables, this is just called like The nice guys.
The nice guys.
Hollywood nice guys. They just go around helping people out in
like,
reasonable and friendly ways.
And,
yeah.
Like, get tea.
Like, yeah, do some, like, charity work. You know? Like, maybe they donate to our Extra Life stream or something. They come in and they just, like, throw a bunch of cash at us.
You know what's really weird about Tom Hanks this year? And, like, this is not...
Denny, Ant-Man. What are you talking about? Come on. Paul Rudd hasn't made his action movie turn yet. And it's like Ant-Man doesn't exist.
Ant-Man and the Wasp or whatever.
Yeah, well, Ant-Man and the Wasp hasn't... Oh, no, wait. That came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did a couple Avengers movies. He's popped up in some of the biggest action movies.
So I killed Harriet Morse.
Nice. Your Aunt Harriet, Blake.
No, Aunt Harriet! She gave the best gifts. It's basically... She just sent a check, like, every day.
So, if you alert her before you get to her, she fills the entire lower area with gas, and that makes getting to her a lot harder. But, she also has this room over here that has, trip mines on the windows. So I basically just threw a grenade into this room and torched her.
Nice.
She has a very good weapon, if it's the one I'm remembering. That's one like people get poison damage or something when they get shot, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
It fires gas canisters that make a cloud, and if you shoot bullets... I shouldn't do this right in front of me, but if you shoot bullets, it will explode.
Nice. Ooh. Fancy gas bullets. I just put my farts in a jar and throw them at people. That's what I do. Man, this game, all the aesthetics in this game are really what pull me into it, honestly. I just love this, like, 70s retro sci-fi spy aesthetic. Like, there were so many good, like, I guess, B movies in the 70s.
Got a lot of grindhouse B movie action schlock in it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's almost it's like you get vibes of like Logan's Run, in like Flint, which was like a knockoff James Bond franchise. The James Bond franchise itself also, I feel like is part of this aesthetic. I also feel like, you remember the game We Happy Few?
Yes.
I feel like it nails what they were going for better than they did as far as the visuals go. Like, especially with like all those crazy ass masks and stuff like that.
For sure.
Yeah. But this game, this is a solid game, and like, yeah, it's such a difficult task to make doing the same thing over and over again enjoyable and compelling. But I feel like Hades really like led the way for that style of game in a lot of ways. It's not like the first roguelike to, do it, but but to do it so well and have it move the plot forward like that. I think that was like the first real example of that. Yeah, and just the fact that you can let people come into your game and hunt you down and challenge you and make it more difficult on yourself like that. It's a real unique flex,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of games that are mostly a single player experience but allow that like PvP angle to come into a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right, Donovan?
Correct. Yeah, this is an excellent game. And the invasion mechanics specifically, if you follow me on Twitter long enough, you know I'm always like banging the drum for invasion game modes. It goes back to my my love for the Watch Dogs series, where I agree with a lot of the criticisms that first game got, but like one of the best things it does is like the invasion mode, which is the same thing in Deathloop, where like you're playing and somebody can infiltrate your game and they're trying to hack you. And most of the time, the game doesn't even tell you until they've already been in your game for like 5 minutes, and they're already like halfway through the process. It's great. It's always one of the most stressful, exciting online mode, so I'm always excited when people put it into games because it doesn't pop up very often. It's not a very common feature, but I think it's fun. And Deathloop has a pretty good one.
So one of the things that I wanted to point out is, see this door here? I showed up here earlier and this was locked. So if I have the code for this door, which I forget exactly where it is exactly, I could have snuck through this vent and come into the Colt hangar before she started doing the ritual ceremony, and then I could have come through this particular area here, come up this. Did I not? Oh, okay. There's a double jump thing that I'm supposed to usually equip, but I forgot to equip it. But I could double jump up there and get into that cockpit area behind her, assassinate her. Notices me.
Nice.
I actually didn't know that was a pathway.
I feel like I always discover that stuff like well after the fact, though. Personally, like I'm always like, oh, I just walked in and like shot everybody. Oh, there was just like a door. If I just walked around the corner, I could have just shot everyone in the back of the head and won the level. Yeah.
And then come in behind her and assassinated her during her ritual. But that's the fun of it, like, is because it's a time travel game where you go back to the beginning and try to do everything more efficiently. That's kind of the point. You discover that path and you come back and use that path to kill her more. Kill her. And that's, like, I think that's one of the brilliant things about this game, is that it's all about collecting that information and making your steps to killing them all a little bit easier each time.
Nice. Now, we are a few minutes out from our next game. You can't bring the woolly mammoth back to life, though, so...
Oops.
We'll never have a woolly mammoth friend. And that's sad.
What's the next game, Blake?
Well, Asif, the next game we have coming up on our live stream is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and it's gonna be Donovan. Donovan's gonna help us out with this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemons.
Yeah, I've got some fun stuff to show. Or the stuff I think is fun, so there's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ditch this scene.
That gun was great. Running through your own poison clouds. Oh, brother.
I gotta get out with this with the stuff I scored, or I'm gonna lose everything.
Oh yeah, once I'm at this point in the level, I'm like, screw it. I don't care about killing anybody. Yeah, at that point you're just dodging gunfire. Just get to the sewers by any means necessary.
Boom.
It took me way too long to notice the autofill thing.
I had no idea that was there.
It's even more stressful in online when you're being invaded if you're trying to get out before the person gets you, and I feel like I'm in a horror movie and the killer's like running up to me. I'm like fumbling my keys around.
What happens is your tunnels to escape lock, and you have to go to the center of the map to hack a that's keeping them locked.
You killed a visionary and slipped away into the tunnels. Way to go, Tej! I'm really proud of you. I'm going to take us over to the group shot now, so Donovan can
Can I start streaming?
Get his game on. Let's see.
You want to wait until TJ stops?
Yeah. Just let me know when to start streaming, and I'm ready.
That's definitely. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Thanks for driving,
Excellent
TJ.
game.
Yeah, super good game. I wish we had more time.
Seems like a good nomination for Game of the Year.
It does seem like a good nomination for Game of the Year.
Arkane makes good games, and that's like... It seems like this is the least sneaky of the Arkane games.
Yeah, that's kind of what I tried to put on display, is that you saw me get into all sorts of and like it did, and that's the thing, is that in previous games you had like consequences for the entire game tied to being sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
And this time they kind of are just like, nah, just go ahead and do what you want.
Yeah. That appeals to my Leroy Jenkins nature of playing games.
All right. Well,
that was great. Thank you, TJ. That was great.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for doing that, TJ. Get out of that there restream there.
I'm leaving.
Get out of there.